Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Neymar, he's away! Nice interception, well timed. Gullit chasing after it. Lam, nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a goal! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it. Collier. Brilliantly cut out. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that should get the job done. Collar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafael Leao. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. And a header! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Defending here is really tight. Mbappe! Now it's Neymar. Fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival, engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found the shot at goal! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao. And Neymar. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pull it. He's looking to set free a runner. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and shine he can produce, or sheer bloody mindedness at times. He'll relish a duel or two with that defence, looking for anything he can to feed on.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Luis Suarez. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nedved gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards. Neymar stood his ground strongly. That is a great pick out. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Lahm. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gullit might just make this. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Lahm. Lahm. Rumen hits one! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, important interception. Mateus. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gullit is onto this. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, what has happened here? That has ended up in no man's land. Rafael, and the shot! It's a loose ball. And that was very necessary. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Quality ball. Some resolute defending there. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Luis Suarez. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Just
at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Number 21.
That gets things going for the second half.
17.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Number 22, Bale.
Rijkaard.
Number 4, Ronaldinho.
Oh, can he get onto this? Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. Shot a goal! It's Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Lahm. Showing good feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, they could break here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Stood up well to him there. 60 minutes played. Lahm, well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vieira. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Suarez, and it's Neymar. Mateus, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got space in the area. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. As you can see, we've already started here. Climbs up big! Van Bouten gets it away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He's gone forward. Backward it goes. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kane! Lahm. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hoeneß. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Haaland. Lahm. Rummenigge.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one. Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Lahm. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Rafael Leao, there's the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something
face to face with the keeper. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! No mistake! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
2 added minutes.
Well,
has
there's
been
always a
indicated.
chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Their birthdays today.
Manchester United
Substitutions
head
taking
into the
place.
half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckenbauer. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's a throw. Gnabry, Beckenbauer. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Pullet. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle. He's picked his goals to finish! So we've reached the hour mark. Mazraoui. Now it's Sané. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Gnabry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 6, Hannes. Number 17, Serge Gnabry.
And here's
Number
Bale.
13,
And it's Bale.
Kane. Coming on the field.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Number 42, Musiala.
Lahm cuts out the pass.
18, Ribery.
Oh, played right into his path. Real chance! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Mateus. Ribery hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Sané. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Neuer getting this one clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neuer can pick that up. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Musiala. Musiala! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Corner number 3 coming up. No, he's managed to misplace that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ronaldinho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he welcomes it in. Can he put it away? And that's caused a worry or two.
Hullet did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Bale.
Hullet, pretty robust defending.
And that is a little undercooked. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that.
And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. It's Bale! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Turan.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Bale. Now it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Bellingham! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, they've got it again. Oh, that is a nice touch. Driving forward. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Messi. He's through here. Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Gullit. Bale. Neymar.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Vieira wins the duel this time. Looking for the runner. Always onto this. Decent hit! It's in!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots.
And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bale shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. Lahm. And here's Bale. Tomiyasu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Back into the middle. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Plenty to aim at. Now the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Look at the space here. Rummenigge! They've done it! They're back within reach! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Bullet. Now it's Bale. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's cut it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Haaland. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Ribéry. Bale. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland, and he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bergomi with a definite foul there. Platini. Rummenigge. Haaland. He could be in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Araujo. And it's Gullit. Gullit.
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Thuram. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.